Mom, what's a taboo? My 10-year-old asked. Let me Google it and explain you exactly. I blabbered, not able to comprehend the meaning in exact words. And the dictionary said, a social or religious custom prohibiting or restricting a particular practice or forbidding association with a particular person, place, or thing. In short, prohibition, restriction, and non-acceptance by the society. It triggered something in me, and I drifted to my memory lane when I learned this word for the first time, taboo. A whole story flashed of a teenager girl who had just entered her first menstrual cycle, and it reminded me of how I had to deal with so many taboos all throughout, and how I deal with many more even today, trying hard to protect my daughter from all the taboo business away. So, after a while, I told her a new definition of taboo, which doesn't exist in the dictionary yet. Taboo means to fight, to break, and to bring it to light, so that every time she's told that, shh, this is a taboo, her warrior instinct takes it on and says, screw you. And so, to prove my point about the new definition that I created, I was compelled to pen this down. The story, which is not only mine, but has passed from generations to generations since the start of the time. And so, here it goes, that once upon a time, she came running from the school, teary-eyed, filled with fear. Mom consoled. What happened? Tell me, dear. Mom, I don't want to die. I think I'm sick. My stomach hurts and my hips still has blood in it. Mom hugged her, couldn't resist a smile. She wiped her tears off and looked straight into her eyes. You're not dying, my little one. It's a new phase of your life. Don't be scared, and I'll tell you what to do. But we don't talk about it openly, because it's a taboo. It'll happen 4 to 5 days every month, and it's called period. Some pain, blood, and tiredness, but nothing serious. It's nature's way of making you a big girl. The strong women in you will unfurl. This doesn't happen with your brother, uncle, or daddy. This is God's gift only to a woman so that they bear a baby. But just know, we have to follow some rules. It's easy. You don't sleep on the bed and you don't go to the kitchen. Temple is a strict no-no, but you get special utensils though. And touching anything on the first day, strictly prohibited. Because you know what? You should stay in the room and take rest. This is the time when your energy gets depleted. The little girl listened quietly, confused, with still 1,000 questions in her mind. She knew some bits of it, but the rules didn't look so kind. Being a rebel as always, she questioned her mom. Whatever you said makes me feel ashamed. If this is part of growing up, why do I feel blamed? Mom, what did I do to be treated like this? If God gave it to me as a gift, shouldn't I feel happy about it? Mom, what you followed is not what I can do. Why do I need to hide, and why is it a taboo? Mom knew the little one was right, but she didn't have the courage to fight. Girl wasn't convinced, but agreed. Went to the school not so relieved, sliding the little white thing in her pocket. The lies, the shame, the fear, no one could stop it. Her friend asked, "Are you okay?" Holding her stomach, she said, "Oh, just a headache." She asked her friend, "Can you check the back of my dress?" The boys, teasing with disgust to make it more mess, continued the monthly paranoia and stress. It came without symptoms sometimes, and you had to be aware of the dates and signs, and she whispered new names for it, on, floor, and down, and giving up on wearing that favorite white gown. This story repeats in myriads of ways. Though we have evolved and changed, while men and women continue to make babies, there are still some shells which need to break. Here's to all the women, mother, daughter, sister, or bride. Don't whisper. Periods are a blessing. We should feel that pride, for they are all about letting go. For you can heal, you can regenerate. Cause of them, you give birth. You are to celebrate. And to all the men, there is something called uterus in women, which she sheds every month and she bleeds. It sounds something out of horror movie, but we don't turn into Godzilla, trust me. And yes, she gets irritated with those mood swings cause the hormonal changes and similar things, and it's hard on her every month with cramps and pains. But you can cheer her up with your care and love. Let's not forget, you and I are here today because our mothers too have this miraculous gift. And before you are blessed with a beautiful daughter, you better make the shift. You better make the shift.